God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "Stop everything and listen, it's heaven calling you now." It's not a whisper, nor a distant echo, it's a direct call from my heart to yours, my beloved child. I don't speak just to be heard, I speak to be felt. There is something I need you to understand, something your natural eyes may not perceive, but your soul will recognize. I am with you every step of the way, even when the path feels uncertain. As you walk through difficult decisions, chest-tightening anxieties, and doubts that whisper lies, know that I, the Lord, am working behind the scenes with eternal purpose and unshakable power. Are you seeking a deep spiritual transformation in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, as blessings pour down on you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take on this journey not only blesses you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team who brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path to a fuller, more abundant life. Don't think for a second that you are lost or forgotten. Everything you are experiencing has a greater purpose, even when it doesn't make sense to you. I see the full picture, while you only see a part. I am the God who knows the end from the beginning, who turns chaos into order and pain into growth. As it is written, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope." Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. That's why today, with burning love and open arms, I call you closer. Come. I am your Father, your eternal rock. My child, you have no idea how many battles have been fought in silence out of love for you. While you slept, I marched. While your eyes closed in exhaustion, mine remained watchful. When you said, "I can't go on," I whispered to heaven, "He is still mine, still a promise, still destined to bloom." The wars I won for you left no visible scars, but they were real. Many arrows the enemy launched never reached you because I broke them in the air. And when you wept, I gathered every tear with the care of a father and turned them into seeds of hope for tomorrow. Not a single tear was wasted, no cry was ignored. Everything was gathered and redirected for a greater good. There are invisible deliverances you'll never see, but they are part of your salvation story. My love doesn't sleep. My grace never fails. And even if you feel alone, know that you've never fought alone. Comment, "I trust in God's love, He is my refuge." Have you ever wondered why so many doors suddenly closed? Why did what seemed right suddenly vanish like smoke? It was me, my child. Yes, I closed them. I ended them. I removed them. Not to frustrate you, but to protect you. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. Isaiah chapter 55 verse 8. How many times have you desired something with all your heart, yet it would have brought destruction disguised as victory? You saw opportunity, I saw a trap. You saw friendship, I saw hidden betrayal. You saw progress, I saw a detour that would take you away from your promise. So, with love, I closed doors. With care, I ended cycles. With wisdom, I silenced what could have destroyed you. And even if it hurt, every no was my protection, every silence was a greater answer. You cried over dreams that didn't bloom, but I was redirecting your steps. You haven't lost anything that I cannot transform. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans chapter 8 verse 28. What seemed like the end was a beginning. What looked like defeat was deliverance. I never moved by accident. Every loss had purpose. I didn't leave you in the dark. I led you through a path your eyes weren't yet ready to see. What looked like a setback was just preparation. I protected your essence. I guarded your heart. I removed what didn't build you. And I'm leading you to something infinitely greater. You're not being rejected, you're being aligned with the eternal. Trust me. There are promises in motion, even if all you see is barren ground. Comment: all things work together when God is in control, even losses are rescues. My child, I see beyond your failures. You look at yourself and see mistakes, sins, missteps. But I look at you and see redemption, a vessel in my hands, still being shaped. Not a single detail of your journey escapes me. Not your falls, not your escapes, not your silences. I know your heart, your secret battles, your deepest anguish. And still, I chose to love you. Still, I continue to call you by name. You are not a failure, you are a work in progress. I am the potter, and you are the clay. Every crack caused by time will be sealed with grace. Every broken piece will be restored with glory. I won't abandon you mid-process. I embrace you in it. You may have drifted, but you never left the reach of my eyes. I'm still here. Even if you've forgotten me, I haven't spent a single day without thinking of you. Comment: God doesn't see as man sees, He looks at the heart and loves anyway. You seek me in times of despair, but I long to walk with you every day. I don't want to be just the one you call when everything falls apart. I want to be the father of your ordinary days, the friend of your quiet mornings, the companion of your silence. I am present in the details, in the sunlight warming your skin, in the gentle breeze, in the song that touches your soul, in the hug that arrives unannounced. I am the one who speaks even in silence. The restlessness you feel is longing for me. The emptiness that lingers is the space only I can fill. You were made for me, to live in constant communion, not only in emergency. My desire is for your daily yes. I want to be part of your routine, your plans, your joy. I'm here. I always have been. Waiting for your surrendered heart. My child, nothing was in vain, not even your biggest mistakes. You blame yourself for choices that left your soul bleeding. But I say, there is no sin my grace cannot cover. If you give me the broken pieces, I will make something new. If you show me your wounds, I will heal them with love. I am the God who turns disasters into testimonies. What is a scar today will become a lighthouse tomorrow, guiding others through their darkness. The pain you overcame won't be forgotten, it will be used to uplift others. I specialize in redemption. You won't be remembered by your failures but by the restoration I worked in you. What the world calls an end, I call a beginning. The glory of the latter house will be greater than the former. Give me what's left, and I'll birth what's never existed. Don't fear the past, I am the God of now and what is to come. You haven't yet seen what I've prepared. You haven't tasted the joy that's on the way. The season of pain is ending. The time of waiting is about to give way to the time of harvest. There are promises that have matured in secret. There are miracles on their way. You thought heaven was silent, but I was working in the unseen. I'm preparing something so grand, so full of meaning, that you'll forget the former sorrows. Not because they'll disappear, but because they'll be overshadowed by the fullness of what's coming. Rise up. Breathe deep. Keep believing. I am faithful. And what I began, I myself will complete. The victory that's coming will be greater than all you imagined. And when it arrives, you will know, it was me, it was always me, guiding you, even through the valleys. So, get ready. The time to bloom again is near. Comment, the wait was not in vain. God is bringing the new in fullness. Did you know there's an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deepest beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that deeply impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you'd like to support our work and the team that's dedicated to bringing inspiring and transformative content, we invite you to learn more about our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue to share messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. Trust in me, even when everything seems to fall apart. My child, trusting when everything is going well is easy. But what I desire most is your surrendered heart when nothing makes sense. When the ground shakes, when the tears fall without explanation, when the silence feels louder than any answer, I still want your faith. I want you to choose me even when your logic tells you to give up. That is true relationship. That is real trust. I am the God who holds the universe with a word, and I am also the one who holds your hand with tenderness. There is no tear I do not see. No prayer I ignore. No pain that goes unnoticed by my eyes. I am closer than your own breath. More intimate than your deepest thoughts. I am more faithful than any human being you've ever known. And even when you don't perceive me, I am there. I am the one who never left you, and never will. When everything seems to crumble, remember, the sky is still in place. And I am still in control. You didn't get this far by chance. Every step you took was seen, counted, and cared for by me. Even when you thought you were lost, I was guiding. When you thought you made wrong decisions, I was redirecting the path. When you felt alone, my hand was holding yours. My love doesn't depend on your behavior, it depends on my essence. And my essence is to love. You may not have noticed, but my grace carried you through the hardest days. Those days when everything felt meaningless, when even getting out of bed was a battle. My child, there are angels around you even now. There are promises over your life that haven't yet been fulfilled, but they are on their way. A new season is approaching, a season of harvest, of renewal, of healing, of fullness. But you need to come back to me. Not out of obligation, not out of fear, but out of love. Come back with your whole heart. Because what I have for you cannot be earned through effort or achieved through merit. It can only be received by faith. My arms are open. They always have been. And they always will be. Do not allow the noise of the world to silence my voice within you. The world is loud, fast, and confusing. It demands your attention, your energy, your soul. It promises quick fixes, but delivers weariness and frustration. I, however, am constant. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My voice doesn't scream, it whispers with love. And even when everything around you is noise, my voice will still be there, waiting to be heard. You must pause. You must quiet your soul. You must seek me with your whole heart. I am telling you now, come back to me. I'm saying, don't give up. I'm saying, you are still mine. And if you seek me with sincerity, I will let myself be found. And in that encounter, everything will change. You won't be the same. Your soul will find rest. Your mind will be illuminated. Your heart, renewed. Your spirit, strengthened. And even if your external circumstances take time to change, something within you will be deeply transformed. You will feel peace in the midst of war. And where there was chaos, you will begin to find direction. My child, it's not over yet. There's more, so much more, coming your way. You thought it was the end. You thought everything you dreamed of had passed. That the opportunity was lost. That time had slipped away. But I say, it's not over. You have not been forgotten, you have been hidden. Hidden to be prepared. Hidden to be healed. Hidden to be strengthened. And now, the time for manifestation is drawing near. There are doors that were locked that will now begin to open. There are answers that were held back that will now begin to flow. There are healings that are one step away from your faith. What seemed barren will begin to bear fruit. And what seemed dead, I will bring back to life. It is not too late. No time is lost when you walk with me. I am writing a new story about you, a story of redemption, restoration, and purpose. You are far too precious to be left adrift. Stand firm. Remain in me. Trust the process. Because the best is still to come. And when that best arrives, you will understand that everything, absolutely everything, was worth it. I am the God who turns tears into seeds and pain into testimony. I saw when you cried in secret. I felt your pain before you could even explain it. I leaned in to hear every prayer, even those that never left your mouth, but came from your broken heart. Nothing went unnoticed. No anguish was ignored. Every silent battle was recorded in my book. And today, I come to remind you, you are not alone. You are my beloved child. The one for whom I gave my son. You have eternal value. Even when the world says you don't. Even when the numbers aren't enough. Even when others forget you. I do not forget you. I sustain you. I protect you. I lift you up. What I have for you is not just survival, it is life in abundance. So take a deep breath, wipe your tears, and keep going. One step at a time. Because I am with you. You are always on my mind, more than you realize. Every prayer you make, even those that seem to fall into the void, are kept in my heart like precious treasures. I have not grown tired of your voice, nor your tears, nor the questions you keep asking me. I understand your pain because I feel it too. I weep with you and deeply desire to bring you out of this dark place where you find yourself now. I want to steady your feet on the rock of my truth, so you are not swept away by life's storms. I want you to remember your essence, who you really are, before the world and your wounds tried to redefine your identity. You are mine, chosen before the foundation of the world, set apart and loved, never forgotten or abandoned. Even when you feel too broken, too lost, know that there is no wound I cannot heal, no sin my mercy cannot cover. The darkest darkness cannot withstand my light because it is constant and infinite, renewed every morning and available every moment you turn to me. Do not wait to come to me, do not delay, for there is a spiritual urgency calling you now. I am calling you to leave complacency, fear, shame, and the patterns that keep you bound. What you have not been able to break or overcome on your own, I will do for you. I have given you authority, clothed you with righteousness, and marked you with my Spirit. You were not made to survive in defeat but to thrive, to walk in freedom, to be light in the darkness, salt in a tasteless world, a reflection of my glory. Your obedience is not just for your comfort, it unlocks blessings you cannot even imagine, not only for you but for many around you and for the generations that will come after you. What you choose today has an impact far beyond your own path. Your trust can shake foundations and release what has been held captive for years. You were born for this moment, there is no accident in your existence. Every pain, every scar, every lesson, even the hardest ones, were not wasted but will be transformed into powerful weapons in your hands. Your story can be the key that opens freedom for others, but it all begins with you coming to me, not halfway, not pretending, not hiding anything. I want all of you, who you really are, raw and broken, because that is how I can work and transform. I am not afraid of your mess, for I already know everything about you and still I chose you. I delight in you, and you are not a disappointment to me, but my beloved, my joy. I gave everything to redeem you. I gave my life so you could live fully. I took away your shame so you could walk free. I was pierced so you could remain whole. Now I am here, knocking at your door, not just to enter the parts you have cleaned but to enter the ones you have hidden, the fears you don't speak of, the dreams you buried, the anger you have carried for years. I want to go to those hidden places to heal what you have avoided and restore what seemed impossible to restore. I want to show you true love, rewrite your story, silence the lies that have lived in your mind for so long. You are not unworthy of love, invisible, or insufficient. You are exactly who I created you to be and are becoming more radiant with every step you take toward me. The world may try to define you, but my word is the final word. You are victorious, free, whole, called, more than a conqueror. You are light in this dark world, my precious vessel, chosen to shine, to transform, to overcome. Never doubt your worth, for you are deeply loved, and my grace sustains you, renewing your strength whenever you falter. Come to me with all that you are, for I am here, ready to welcome you and guide you into a life of victory and freedom. I have never abandoned you, nor will I ever leave you, because you are my beloved son, and the plan I have for your life is eternal and full of hope. Even if you do not understand the reasons for the difficult moments, trust that they are part of your journey, not the end of it. They are the necessary steps for the growth of your faith and the fulfillment of my promises in your life. Therefore, dear son, do not allow fear or doubt to pull you away from the trust you must have in me. I am always present, even when the storm feels strongest. I said I would face the world for you, that I would never leave you alone, and these are not empty words but the anchor of your soul. When you feel weak, remember it is at that moment that my power manifests most powerfully. When all seems lost, look to me and know that I am your refuge and strength, your light in the darkness. Trials are not a sign that you are outside my will, but often confirmation that you are exactly where I want you to be, growing and preparing for the blessings to come. I am building something in you that cannot be shaken by contrary winds, something solid and eternal. Trust me, even when you do not understand the path, even when you do not have all the answers. I will never leave you, never forsake you, and even when life does not seem good, I will be by your side, guiding every step with love and purpose. Hold firmly to this truth, and let it strengthen your heart to face all that is ahead. I love you deeply, and all I do is for your good, so that your faith may be unshakable and your hope eternal. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.